Welcome back to this Let's Play of King's Bounty Crossworlds. So, if you remember last time, our army got pretty decimated, so got a new army set up. I'm still a little conflicted about it, but mostly the major change we made is I've put in a large group of bowmen. Because they're readily available, they should be decently powerful, and they're easy to resurrect, which is kind of nice because we can use our resurrection spell, our inquisitors, our paladins. So I feel like they might be a good choice, but we'll see as we go here. I brought us back to Elan. I think we'll try the Elven Island. I think we'll try to explore around some more there. And eventually we need to try to go back to some of these like Dursu, Tekron. I don't know. We didn't really do anything on Tekron, actually. We need to go back to some of these areas and see if we can explore around them, like, you know, as is usual in these games. You kind of have to go back and forth for a while to get strong enough. So it's been a little bit since I've played this and done a recording. I'm trying to remember what we're doing. Let's see, slightly stronger over here. I think we'll just do a save. Just in case I make a huge mistake. I need to get back into the rhythm of it a little bit. A lot of archers again. Oh my gosh. And these guys, I swear. What's the speed on these guys? A3. So 1, 2, no, he can't reach there unless we do something to boost him. I want to put the dragon down maybe over here, just because it'll hopefully keep them a little busy. Let's wait. Could hit there, but then they're going to counter attack, which I don't want. I'm going to have him defend. Archers are getting blasted right now. I mean, I guess that's good, because like I said, I can easily resurrect them. Oh yeah, man, they don't like those guys at all. This is the biggest problem I feel like is these ogres. They really just... What's the Ogre Rage actually do? It increases attack. His attack's 104? Oh my gosh. I don't remember what Ogre Rage does. Here it is. Oh, 100% for 2 rounds. Oh gosh. Available at level 2 adrenaline? They start out with level 2 adrenaline? Oh yeah, they started out with... Oh wow, they started out with a lot of adrenaline. That doesn't help either. Brain talent. That's this one. Yeah, wow, he just starts out really buffed. I'm trying to think if there's some way. I guess let's have the archers defend. There's nowhere really for them to go, unfortunately. Have the inquisitors go again. Because if the archers move up, they're just going to get hit by these guys, for instance. That's not really useful. How long till we can do crushing blow at 20? Okay. Alright. Oh, I got 20 right now. Kills 3 of them? Oh, let's definitely do that. Because those ogres, we just need them to die. We need y'all to die. Come on, kill them. There we go. Alright, so this guy just healed, huh? What spells might be useful? I could do a resurrection now, easily. Could also put down a trap. Slow these guys. That's not a bad idea. That was the terrible thing too, is my dragons didn't even get a turn. What's the speed on my dragons? They've got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might want to buff them so they could get right on top of the archers immediately, actually. Let's move him over just to be in their face. Snakes can kill these guys. Let's just wait on the spellcasting for a moment, I think. Good, good. That's what we want. We don't want to waste as many shots on them. Yes, if I boost their speed, the dragons, then they can get... Yeah, Oh, they could get here. If he went here, he could use his magic leech ability on everybody. I do worry about these guys attacking them, though. So it's the same problem once again, that it's fine that the if the snakes take damage, or the bowmen take damage because they're easy to resurrect. I can't really resurrect the dragons easily. Let's go here first. We'll use his magic leech ability next turn, I think. They'll attack the snakes, probably. Perfect, that's what we wanted. Okay, we should be pretty good now, because now it's just some archers. Hey, if I moved up, would you be in range? Would, Set you on fire. Should I even bother moving the paladins up? Like, the time it'll take them to get up there. These archers will be getting decimated. Probably. Let's just defend, I think. I can't believe this guy's still alive. Do this, because he'll blast the group. And we can... Crushing Blow, huh? Or Dragon Dive. No, Crushing Blow does so much more damage. This one that's by himself. Let me get my dragon up in their face here, so... Do they have melee penalty? They do not. Okay, so they'll still do full damage to my dragon, unfortunately, but that's fine. Probably gonna want my snakes to pull back, actually, in a minute anyways. Let's go... Let's do a heal on my dragons, because they're about to take a pile of damage, because I'm going to move them right here in their face. Means this guy's probably, yeah, going to shoot him for 200 points of damage. Perfect. Let's try to wipe out these edge ones, since my dragons are in their face now. That's not too bad. Just keep him there for now. I don't really want to use his resurrection ability just yet. Oh, just realized, because I used that. I should have done that in a different order. Since my dragon just took all that mana, I should have probably used a resurrection last turn just to not waste any of it, but... N... 21... let's do a group of the Inquisitors, I suppose. Probably need to have the snakes fall back in a moment, admittedly. Okay, that's fine. Dragons... pretty much fine. I just need to do a heal next turn on them, but fine. We're getting to feel like a decent amount of crits also. Let's do the Inquisitors again. They can maybe kill this group? Hey, nice. Yeah, we're getting a lot of crits. That's why I said I really like that 5%. Let's do a heal on my dragons. Nice. And then I think let's have the snakes fall back. We can do some we can do a resurrection next turn. I guess it's about time to do resurrections, though. I'm looking at this. Oh yeah, no, they're done. Okay. So now is the tough part, deciding who to resurrect. Resurrect some paladins. With the snakes, I'm gonna say. Have him defend again. Let's get the snakes over here with the group. They'll shoot somebody. Oh, that was fine. Wait. And there we go. Let's do prayer. Oh. And now we'll do a resurrection. Let's see. Ah, good. Looks like they're all maxed out. Which the archers, it doesn't really matter because our resurrection ability will handle that. Yeah, I think we've done this correctly, and we should take no losses here, which is excellent. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, no, perfect, because our resurrection skill will take care of that, which is why I really like that skill. It allows you to let one troop just get decimated, and you'll get them all back, so it's not such a problem. Did we go into this entrance to underground last time? Actually, are there any? That's the thing, because it's been a while, I don't know if I've been to, like, for instance, this area. No, it looks like there's a quest here. Magic Academy? Oh, yeah, no, I don't think we've been here. Good. Ah, a newcomer to our fields and forests. Yes, and one so sweet. Welcome to the best tavern in all of Alan, beautiful lady. My name is Tavil. I am the owner of this wonderful establishment. Was it you that sold the elven drinking suppressant? The one that makes the person who takes it lose all taste for alcohol? Oh, we had a quest for this. I don't remember what it was, though. Well, yes. So what? Alcohol is harmful to people's health. So I'm helping everyone stay well and fit. Sir, you run a tavern. You're like the drug dealer. There are those who believe drinking alcohol is just fine. My friend certainly does, and he requested I bring him the antidote. Well, I don't know if you'll think it is worth the money. How much? It is rare indeed. Oh gosh, he's really going to sell it up too. In fact, it is composed of the tears of a demon. How often have you seen a weeping demon? If you could only imagine what one has to go through to squeeze out a single teardrop. Hard work must be paid for. I will not beat around the bush. The elixir is very expensive, but for 7,000, I'll give it to you. Well, we've got that. Well, that's a bargain. The saloon keeper desperately asked me to bring him the antidote, and he didn't seem concerned about the price, and maybe he'll give us our money back. Maybe. We'll see about that, though. You never know. Alright, so we got the antidote. So where was the saloon keeper? Bring the antidote to saloon keeper Tortuga on Rusty Anchor. Okay. And we get the knight's sword? Wait a second now. I thought we had a few knight items, if you will. Yeah, we've got the knight's shield. Got the knight's cuirass. Look at the knight's sword. We're actually only missing the tournament helmet and the knight's boots, really. And it doesn't look like we have any other ones, really, though. Huh. And it'd be awesome to complete a set. I don't know if I've ever done that because it's so hard to get them, I feel like. Alright, well, either way, let's talk to this guy again. Tell me about this tavern. The idea was suggested to me by a druid. A tavern which trades only in healthy food and drinks. No meat, very little fish, and not a drop of alcohol. Not even wine. Only pure spring water. Juice and milk. Like the milk bar, if any of you guys played the old Zelda games, they had the milk bar. I haven't gotten to play the Breath of the Wild game, so maybe that has the milk bar in it, but I remember the old ones like Ocarina of Time had the milk bar. And my kitchen prepares more than 3,000 dishes of all kinds, made from vegetables, fruits, seeds, and roots. At first it was hard, and I had precious few clients, but after becoming acquainted with Vlad Vegeto, business immediately improved. Okay. Do you know Vlad Vegeto? Well, said he became acquainted with him, so yes. Tell me about him. Ah, yes. I fell into conversation with Vlad one day. He seemed to like my place, and shortly after, he decided to invest a huge sum of money in the development of the healthy spirit. Well, not long after his departure, I had a steady flow of clients, all calling themselves Vegetarios, or followers of Count Vegeto. Now my institution, the way of life which it represents, has become fashionable not only in Alan, but also across the globe. Guests come from all manner of distant lands to visit me. Alright. Alright, what do you have to trade? This. Oh, sandals cut from the bark of an oak. Wow. 1,000 leadership. Intellect's not really too important. -1 speed of earthbound allies. I'm not positive what that means. I'm guessing anything that, like, can't fly? But I don't actually know. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you know what earthbound means. That doesn't seem familiar. I'm not sure what that term means, like, in the game. My guess would be, like, out of our current army, everyone would get a -1 speed except the dragons, for instance, would be my guess. Huh. Okay, well, fine. Part of the composite artifact Ring of the Holy. Alright, let's go talk with the lecture hall. Welcome to the lecture hall, young lady. My name is Dambior, Professor Dambior, and I'm the vice rector of this lecture hall. Very nice to meet you, and my name is Amelie. Most assuredly, you come in search of knowledge, and are in possession of a pronounced aptitude for magic. Am I correct? So where shall we begin? I should inform you that my lecture is open to talented young men, women, and lizardmen, regardless of color, scales, or length of the ears. Quite proper, just as I ought to be. Yeesh, I didn't think about that. Length of the ears would be a way to discriminate in Elven lands, my goodness. What is this place? You're in the lecture hall, one of the offices of the Academy of Magic, the only remaining university of the magical arts. Lectures are given on a range of general subjects, including magic. We have departments of geography, botany, and history. The only university? What about the University of Leicester, on the island of De Beer? Ah, Leicester. And I don't know if I'm saying Leicester right. Like, I know that's a real place in the real world, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so sorry if I'm wrong. So Leicester fled the intellectual suppression at Verona. A sly old dog. Leicester is my longtime friend, one of the former deans at the University of Verona. But why has he been made rector? Did the previous rector pass away? Too bad for the old boy. That magician was a fighter, both figuratively and literally. Let me see what he sells real quick, and then we'll look at what else he's got. Snake boots. Oh gosh, these are what, dryads. It's Oblivion. This troop's attack has a 50% chance of disabling all the target's skills. But she does the mischance, right? Yeah, 30%. Eesh. Battle Cry, Titan's Armor. Okay, nothing there. Can I take a beginner's course? Well, that might present a slight difficulty. You see, the people who come to us are already familiar with the basics and have covered the fundamentals of magic. Indeed, one might go so far as to say that the majority of our students are already practicing magicians. Even our general courses are taught at an advanced level. Novices are admitted at the beginning of the next academic year. You should come back then and take the entrance exam. What I meant to say is I have an excellent understanding of magic. Will you allow me to demonstrate my skill? I wonder if I should save, actually. Wait a second. I can't remember. Get murdered, because, I mean, I don't know if it's based on intellect, which is terrible. I can't remember. A bold statement for one so young. But if you are so confident in your abilities, why not challenge for the Master's Mantle for Magical Sciences? Sure, yes. Just call me Master Magician, Amelie. Now, let's see. I believe the magic of the druids and the tree songs are all quite familiar to you, are they not? Mastering the mysteries of the Auristica flower requires an elven background, whereas rhythmic rhyme requires the innate talent for poetry. So, what is your talent? I have no idea. In my professional opinion, I suggest you to be trained in one of three areas: lizardman studies, magical protections, or botany. These require neither special knowledge nor talent, and do not waste a great deal of time on ritual. Moreover, with these lessons I can afford you my own personal supervision. To obtain the diploma in botany, you must have a minimum of 16,000 leadership. Ah. Okay. Magical protections, sure. Excellent. The first order of business is to evaluate your current ability to fight a battle against spells. Begin the examination arena combat. Wait, what? Just immediately teleported in and attacked. Good. Oh, thanks, Professor. Oh, wow, my archer's in a awkward spot. Huh. Alright. How many turns does this guy get? What the heck? Wow, he got a lot of turns. Doesn't. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. Now that my army's been decimated, Mystic Egg. That might not be bad. Some extra troops. Maybe set them there. They're a little protected, hopefully, so they can hatch. Yeah, those archers are in a crappy spot, though. Yes, indeed. Could I... Oh, I just realized I didn't... My mana didn't go up. I didn't realize this guy was going to attack me, though. Let's haste these snakes so they can attack. Huh. Not really doing that much damage. Wow, that guy attacked 4 times in a row? I need to look up these guys. Goblin Shaman. Web of Life. Oh. Astral Attack. The number of attacks per turn is equal to the level of Adrenaline. Really? I'm surprised they let them start out at level 3 Adrenaline, because the point of Adrenaline, from what I understand, is it's supposed to accumulate over the course of the battle, so they don't have their strongest abilities immediately. This might be why it seems like they're a little overpowered, because they're starting out at the top of their power level instead of starting out at the bottom and then working up like they should be. Interesting. I don't know if I realized that. You know what? Let's move here. Let's grab this guy and pull him away from our archers so the archers can attack. What? He just mind controlled him and made him kill my... Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Going terribly. My egg just got killed. Let's slow these guys. And, oh, my paladins, they're just so slow. Let's give another turn to snakes, I suppose. That's the thing, all these units have magical powers, so... Which, I mean, makes sense, because it's supposed to be a magical defenses test, but dang gone, I'm getting just destroyed here. I'm gonna have to go buy a whole pile of troops after this. Did I lose a dragon? Oh, I lost a dragon too. Maybe it's not even worthwhile. This fight, actually, maybe we're just gonna lose it. Actually, looking at the situation, yeah, we may just have to reload, because we've already lost all the Inquisitors and Archers, pretty much. Actually, yeah, looking at this battlefield, I guess we'll go for another turn or two, but I actually think we're going to lose. This probably was too strong for us. Unfortunately, certain things like this, there's no way to, like, see their strength. Oh, yeah, he's level 45. There's no way to see their strength before the battle starts, and so you can put yourself into situations that are too tough, which is why, you know, saved. Because there's no way to know. But yeah, I'm thinking this is... What do we have left? Yeah, pretty much the dragons and some paladins. Everyone else is getting decimated. Yeah, no, let's just reload and not do this right now. Did we already talk to him about everything else? I think we talked to him about that, yeah. So let's leave, and we'll come back to that another time when we're hopefully a little higher level. I mean, for the one thing, we had to have at least 16,000 leadership. Yeah, and it said that guy was level 45. So, we'll have to come back later. Not a problem. Let's talk to Master Mateus. I simply cannot believe my eyes. Girl in armor. What are you doing here? After the betrayal of Dominion, we broke off all relations with New Verona. I hope you did not come from there. Do not worry. I am here of my own accord. And Dominion is my enemy too. My name is Amelie. Can it be true? Doubts plague me, and mistrust grips my mind. But I am not one to judge people or elves, without knowing anything about them. Time will tell whether your words ring true. I am Master Mateus, Rector of the Academy of Magic, within whose walls you now find yourself. Alright? Can I help you? Alon is in need of help. The Mirror Tower has been taken over by the vile traitor Zilgadis the Dark Elf, and that augurs ill for Alon. But I am more concerned by far about the fate of our good King Elliot, who has been captured by the orcs. Alright, well tell me about the Dark Elves. The invasion of orcs into our forests, although troubling, is not the worst of our misfortunes. More terrible by far was the return of Zilgadis. Once, as a young magician, he had shown promise. He seemed destined to become a future member of the Council of Mages in Alon, but his lust for power led him down the path of forbidden magic. He requested permission from the Council to draw upon the knowledge hidden in the halls of ice, deep within the heart of the Mirror Tower. Fortunately, he was denied. But it wasn't long before Zilgadis was discovered performing forbidden rituals, transforming flesh into matter, and public disgrace swiftly followed. He was, of course, banished from the council. Zilgadis left Alon with several of his students. They found refuge in Verona. Since Zilgadis was indeed a very powerful magician, he quickly ingratiated himself into the court of King Helmut, becoming one of his high mages. However, as you might expect, Zilgadis next applied his twisted mind to the overthrow of the king, and to engineering the rise of Dominion. For his service, the Dark Elf received the Stone of Knowledge. Oh, we need that. And returned to Alon with a vast army of orcs and humans all loyal to Dominion. Driven by a burning thirst for revenge, he smashed the Council of Mages and broke into the Mirror Tower. And now, no one dares speculate how powerful he has become. Alright, and what would you like from me? Stop Zilgadis, of course, yes, easy. This dangerous magic must be contained. The briefest of contact with its bitter secrets turns Zilgadis towards the darkness. Imagine what he may become once fully versed in the secrets of gremlin magic. Zilgadis must be stopped. I beseech you to take care of it. Alright, sure. Fine. Let's hear more about the king. Perhaps you know that the people of Alon have always been governed by two rulers, a king and a queen. While the king addresses affairs of state, such as national defense, the economy, foreign policy, and trade, the queen takes care of such issues as education, healthcare, and the arts. Each autumn, the royal couple takes up residence in Castle Telion, and every spring the pair moves to Castle Anorion to conduct their affairs. Thus their time was equally divided between the two capitals. The cunning orcs launched the invasion of our land with an assault on both capitals, depriving the elves of their rulers, and with this their hope. Castle Telion held out under siege for 7 long days and nights. Elven archers and wizards did their best to defend the royal bastion, but the outcome of the conflict was finally decided by the intervention of that wretched traitor, the sorcerer Zilgadis. With their own magic powerless to counter the dark arts of Zilgadis, two capitals crumbled and the orcs stormed Castle Telion, countering almost no resistance. And what happened to the king? And to Telion, his castle? Our king, Elliot, was captured by the orcs. Their leader, known as the Great Uchkug, knew that once the king was captured, he could easily crush any further resistance. After all, the king is the commander-in-chief of Alon's armies, and without their leader, the elven soldiers were totally demoralized. They simply could not fight, while the sharp edge of an orcish sword was being held at the throat of their beloved leader. I need you to take up arms and storm Castle Telion and liberate our good king. When he has safely returned to power once more, the elven army will be eager to take up arms and dislodge those dishonorable orcs from the forests of Alon. You know, it would really help if the elves around here would stop attacking me and nickel and dime in my army. Could you make that happen, Master? But I'll do it, sure. As usual, I'll help. I wanted to ask you. Wanted to trade with you. Let's see if he has anything. Oh. Really? +1 morale to all dragons and -10% leadership requirement for all dragons. Wow. Kinda nice, because we do know where there's a pile of black dragons. We've got a bunch of red ones. That's the problem. We can't really get more green. Like, even right now, I don't know where else we could go. And we can't get more red ones. And dragons still have the problem of it's a little harder to, like, resurrect and keep them alive. It's interesting, though. It's an interesting item. Let's see. Fit of energy and sheep. That's fine for now. Thank you. Let's see what else you got here, buddy. Tell me about the Mirror Tower. Ah, the Mirror Tower. The repository of the collective wisdom of our people. And it is not only the knowledge of magic we keep within its walls. The lawn plays host to many wonderful and strange creatures, and all have been able to learn from them. It is likewise locked within the tower. It also houses a collection of many powerful spells and deadly artifacts. Ooh. By royal decree, the Council of Mages safely stores dangerous knowledge and relics. Thus, the tower contains many forbidden books, including volumes devoted to the subject of gremlin magic. Nobody is permitted to read these treatises, for all who have ever dared to study this magic have been transformed into dark elves. Alright, I guess tell me more about Zelgadis, even though we might have already gotten this. Oh no, he was a young and very talented magician. He would have become one of our most powerful mages, and indeed he did rise to the highest ranks, but he wanted more. Secretly, he read books on forbidden magic. The temptations of its power were so great that it transformed him, body and soul. Envy, rage, and lust for power were strengthened in him, and all pity and compassion extinguished. He was expelled, but shortly returned, gripped by a thirst for revenge. Okay, and why have the orcs started a war with the elves, even though it seems obvious? The orcs claim that the new human, King Dominion, transferred the title of our land to them as a sign of friendship. The elven lands! How can one bestow land that one does not own? Well, it certainly seems as though Dominion thinks he can. But I don't believe this would have happened without the influence of Zelgadis. I think he used Dominion to bring war to Alon, that he might enter into the Mirror Tower. He has succeeded in that, at any rate. Alright, well, thanks for your info. Thank you, thank you. We will have to go back to, what was it, Rusty Anchor eventually here and turn that in. And eventually we need to go get this guy's head of the chief. But I think we're going to stop right here for today. And then next time we'll continue to explore this Elven Island. And we're not doing too bad as long as we don't, accidentally attack any level 45s again. If you guys have any thoughts or comments or questions, let me know down below. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.